I'm TS, and we're going to do some real rock news. Robbie Robertson of the band passed away on August 23rd, 2024, just a few months ago, at age 80. And October 17th, that is today. So by the time you see this, it'll have already come and gone, but it's happening right now as I speak. So they're doing a celebration of life. It's called Life is a Carnival. It was put together by Eric Clapton and Martin Scorsese, who directed the band's final foray when they broke up in 76, 75, 76, called The Last Waltz. And the concert is supposed to include Eric Clapton, Van Morrison, Mavis Staples, Elvis Costello, Taj Mahal, Trey Anastasio, Mike Campbell from Tom Petty's band and his new band Dirty Knobs, Robert Randolph, Bob Weir from the Grateful Dead, Jim James from My Morning Jacket, Noah Kahan, and Lucinda Williams. Not been a huge fan of Eric Clapton the last couple of years. He's kind of went all old man yells at clouds, and he's kind of an anti-vaxxer, and Van Morrison is kind of right in that same boat with him. But I loved Robbie Robertson so much, and I think he was the last living member of the band. So that's another band that goes on the list of every member has passed. There's going to probably start to be a lot more of those as time goes on, obviously, because death is a part of life. Another story I've been sitting on for a while, because I haven't been doing these videos, but I just want to clear the chamber on some of these. Aerosmith retiring. They canceled their farewell tour a year or two ago because Steven Tyler was having some problems with his voice and had surgery, and then apparently he was all better, and they were kicking off the tour with Black Crowes opening up, and apparently he has fallen and crushed his larynx, so he's back out of commission again, which is sad because I never got to see Aerosmith live. I was actually considering going to this last time, but there's a lot of them on my bucket list that I never got to see, so I'll just have to eat that one. As much as just a couple of months ago, Joe Perry was talking about writing new music, so apparently that's not going to happen. Steven Tyler did pop up on Slash's new blues cover album. He's not singing, he's playing harmonic on Killing Floor with Brian Johnson singing. I'm going to do a whole video on that album. It's pretty amazing. He's got some amazing guests with him. But apparently Joe Perry is writing for new Hollywood Vampires music, so hopefully that comes out sometime. And Tom Hamilton has announced that he's playing with a band already called Close Enemies. I think it's either nephews or his kids or somebody. I think there's somebody in the band that's related to him, but so it's good to see that at least a couple of the guys are still out there. In other tragic news, we have Wes Scanlin, who just can't seem to scrape his life together. He's just always in some kind of legal trouble or getting pulled over. He was arrested on July 31st. He refused to get out of his Hummer. They had to have crisis negotiation, and SWAT ended up shooting tear gas into his window to get him out. He was refusing to get out. They had a warrant for a 2017 gun incident where he tried to take a gun on a plane. That is a trick from the 90s. You better not try that crap in 2017. Like I said, you went right to jail. 2016, he had a standoff with the police where he refused to come out, and they ended up having to tear gas him and drag him off. As soon as last year, 2023, he was caught trespassing and vandalizing a house that he said he owned. Turned out he was foreclosed on, and they took the house away. And they had surveillance footage of his Hummer pulling up in the driveway and him going in and destroying a bunch of shit. And then there's the incident of him trying to sing that Nirvana song on that radio show, and that was just a little cringe. Luckily, you can't get arrested for bad singing, but the nail in the coffin was sometime this spring or this summer. He was no call and no show at a gig in Michigan. He ended up saying he fired his whole band and fired his management because he didn't authorize them setting up a show, and who knows, he needs to get some help. If he doesn't end up getting help sometime soon, I can't imagine him. If it's just behavioral problems, he needs some anger management. If it's drugs or alcohol, he needs to get some help, because he's definitely on a downward spiral, and I don't imagine he would live 5 more years if he doesn't get his poop in a group. So I'm going to kind of keep this one short. That's a couple of news items that I had sitting around for a while. Obviously, I just haven't got to them. So I'm going to be doing these a lot more regular. So tune in. I need eyes on these. These are not evergreen videos, so this stuff goes away. It's very timely information, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So if you start watching them, I'll keep making them. So thanks a lot. TS out.